Hello Gemini, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today we will be doing a love and relationship reading for you. Remember that this is a general reading, it is not a personal read. Take what's for you, leave the rest, but stick around long enough to know the difference. Also, it is timeless. Take the energy from when you see the read to a few weeks out. We are going to be pulling a Priestess of Light and then a Dark Mirror for the light or lighter or darker side of things possibly that may be going on or could be going on at this time for you. Ooh. A multitude of things. Yep, I was just thinking that when I saw the huge bunch of them. I'm gonna shuffle. I think a shuffle is needed. Wow. It's doing it again. Oh, goodness. You know what? Deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. You know, I don't get that card all that often, and I just got it in the Libra read as well. Okay. Let's go on to the Dark Mirror. Addicted. Boy, this card comes up all too often. Addicted. Addicted to a person, a place, a thing, a situation, an emotion. Addicted to a drug, alcohol. Could be any number of things. I feel like addicted to the way someone makes you feel. Not so much the way they make you feel, because I'm almost like you can't get enough of them even though they hurt you over and over. We have deep emotions, unknown feelings. Past life influences. Outer forces. Outer forces affecting the way you think, the way you feel, the reasoning why you, there's a reason why you can't stop dealing with this person or this situation that keeps bringing about negative energy to you. Let's see, we have the number 11. Addicted. It's not about choosing the chains, it's about choosing them again and again. Addiction is something. To drugs, to love, to company, to evil, to pain, to safety. To make simple everything that can be deep. Oh, they have in common the feeling of being lost, if we ever are without it. Freedom is not a friend, as it promises responsibility, failure, challenges. Freedom can be taken, can be broken, can be stripped naked and whipped and abused. So how can it be that it is so easy to believe that freedom is an illusion, and it's so hard to feel that slavery is an illusion as well? That the sky has a limit, but the chains have one as well. The irony of it all, when we lose the desire, much before losing the will to fight, is that actually is possible to reach for the sky even when bound by chains. Sometimes this deck can be confusing with the book, just the way it's worded. But it feels like feeling bound to something. Feeling bound to something, even though the sky is the limit. You have so much more that you can do with your life or with your love than what you are doing. Feeling like you cannot walk away from something. And it's just, it's feeling like you can't say no. I feel like someone can't say no. Being someone's backbone, possibly being someone's rock, even when you're The problem is that if you were the rock, you're at the bottom of the ocean. You can't get to the top, right? Feeling like you're smothering in this. Deep emotions. Oh, this is weird. Because my first line I'm about to say says, the ocean is layered with currents of all different speeds and directions. These layers of moving vibrations are like the emotions of your life. It's time to understand your patterns of motivation and reaction and recognize how you are affected by things going on beneath the surface. Profound feelings you might not be facing are often still strong enough to direct your destiny, whether you want them to or not. Longing, attachment, and fear could send you in entirely different directions than you desire. Such influences may stem from past lives, but whatever the origin, you need to not to be stuck with them forever. Look honestly at the patterns of your life to identify the undercurrents of emotion that are misdirecting you. Make sure that your actions aren't due to some underlying thing that you don't even realize you're motivated from. Okay, I do feel like somebody, not that I don't think somebody's trying to use you necessarily, but they run to you for everything, and it's probably affecting your finances. It's affecting your emotions and how you think, and there may be needing to stop it. So say you got to say no. All right, Gemini, let's get into the body of your read at this time. We have the 10 of Swords in the reverse here. Past hurts. That's, that's a lot of what could be motivating you to act the way you do the things you do, keep repeating a process. I'm looking at all the swords in this one's back, and then you got all the swords in this one's back. I do feel, and in the reverse, I'm feeling past tense. I feel like something that hurt you in the past is still affecting you. Feeling like you have to keep helping someone. Maybe you did someone wrong, or you feel that you did. You're not even remembering, not even knowing, but maybe subconsciously you feel like you owe them something. So, but the helping them is keeping you down as well. So you have to be very mindful of that and figure out what it is motivating you to keep doing this over and over. We have the Lovers. That's new love, guys. New loves, new commitments. These fell on the floor. They're face down, but I'm going to keep them. Knight of Cups and the Page of Swords with this Lovers card. The Lovers is definitely about new love. It's about great connections. It's about new connections. So some of you may be dealing with new love here in your life, new relationships. We have the Knight of Cups, which is emotionally motivating you, moving you forward, really wearing your heart on your sleeve. This may also be talking of this new love, since they fell out at the same time that that came out. The Page of Swords, someone definitely making you see some things that you couldn't before, communicating better than past relationships have. With it being a sword, it's about communication as well. I'm going to put these up here though, and that underneath, because this is what it feels like. Whoever this is, they are coming at you. They are very loving. They are very romantic. And they have a way of talking, and they almost talk you right into a relationship. That's what this feels like. It's not a bad thing. It feels like it's a very positive, very good thing. If you are on a pattern with this addiction, if you're on a pattern of self-destruction because of some hurts from the past, okay, don't let that stop you from letting this love in here. For some of you, that may be an issue, and that's why the sword, the addicted, and the Ten of Swords came up before these cards came out. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse, and we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse as well here. Now, the Knight of Wands, I feel in this case is seeking growth. They want to learn more. They want to learn what real love is about. They want to, and I feel like this is in the reverse because this was past tense. This was maybe you not being in that frame of mind where that's what you wanted for some time, and that's why this replay over and over again. Maybe you're afraid of getting hurt so badly that you don't want to learn if someone is really in love with you or really sincere. That might be part of this as well here. We have the Ace of Swords, and this is a no if somebody asked. But aces are a gift from the universe, okay? And this is a communication. I feel like someone this may be part of the problem why you turn so many down, right? Or, don't commit, whatever the case may be. I feel like you don't want to get to that point where you're allowing them to be able to say those words, sorry about that noise outside, there's a truck going by. Those words, because the aces are gifts, but the swords are communication, or they can be a sharp sword, right? Defensive. It feels like this is the way you had dealt with things in the past, right? You cut off communication with someone. Maybe you would and unbeknownst to you, these could have been being brought in by the universe, right? These could have been connections that could have been forged, and you passed by them and stopped talking to them, or stop allowing them to talk to you. I feel like people trying to talk to you, new connections trying to talk to you, and you putting that sword up in defense, right? And I'm looking at this too. If you look at the way these are laid down, you have this person coming in on the horse with this cup of love, and here you are with your sword drawn, like you're ready for pain to begin, okay? I feel like there is a lot of shutting out of good love, new love because of this. You really need to get down to the core of what it is that's really causing you to not connect properly when it comes to your emotions and relationships. Just be mindful of that, because I do feel like there's new love coming in here, and you might be at this stance with this sword drawn already before they even get close to you, okay? So just be, it could be an existing relationship that is still, after a long length of time, still feeling like it's in the beginning stages when it comes to your heart. You could have went through, it could have been years, but because of past hurts, you've kept yourself at a distance with this person, slicing through their emotions no matter what is going on. Not saying you're rude to them, mean to them, whatever, but it just feels like your body and your mind is disconnected from them. Somehow these feelings from the past are keeping you from loving this person the way that they deserve it. Wow. Okay. Anything else here for Gemini before I move on? We have the Star here on the bottom of the deck, overshadowing the read. This is about what you expect out of a relationship. It's what you expect out of life. It could be about your hopes and your dreams, and the kind of love you always wanted. And maybe you haven't gotten that yet. Even if you're in a relationship, you could feel like, boy, I've never gotten what the passionate love affair I wanted. It could be because you have that sword drawn and you don't even realize that you're affecting the outcomes. Okay, just be aware of that. I do also feel like this Star overshadowing is about you having the stars shining upon you at this point in time. And realize that the effort that you put into a relationship needs to be equal, okay, with the person giving. Okay, let's... also, I want to say, you know, the lovers, you know, that's us. I'm a Gemini as well. That is Gemini energy there. And it does feel like you are, this saying you are why these things aren't working out. The deep emotions, the unknown feelings, what you don't really realize is your contribution to the failure of a relationship, okay? All right, let's get some clarity on this for Gemini. What else does Gemini need to know about the energy on the table? We have Temperance in the reverse. And we have the Five of Swords. Be careful with this. We have the Temperance in the reverse. This is could be about losing patience. I feel like maybe in the past relationships may have failed because they tried to hold on, but you never committed, okay? With this Five of Swords here, a lot of times Five of Swords in other decks can depict somebody being vindictive or trying to go out of their way to hurt. But here, I feel like this is you all in your head. It's not an outside source whispering in your ear here, causing you to think negative thoughts. It's something about you, thinking maybe like you're not, maybe not, things fail and you think maybe you're not worthy of it, but in reality, there may be a root to the failure, right? It may be something that you are emanating within yourself because of something that hurt you in the past. Wow. Putting them in their head, and then finally they give up. I feel like there's fighting. There's that sword drawn. There's the communication is thrown off. You don't see things eye to eye because you're not being very clear with it. And we are, as Gemini, clear with communication. We can wield words as weapons as well, okay? So getting into arguments and just saying some things that maybe you don't really, you're motivated by what someone else did to you. That's what this feels like. Okay, anything else for Gemini? This is just, I feel like a signifier. Be mindful of what you say. Be mindful of why you're saying it. Do you really mean what you're saying to this person? We have the Two of Pentacles here. And this is a constant roller coaster ride of emotion, and we tend to do that. Two totally different sides. Loving and gentle one moment and snapping at someone the next. I feel like you have to get your emotions under control in a situation. Or there may be... there may be an ending happening here. So just be an ending something before it even gets to start properly. All right, anything else here for Gemini? Anything else they need to know? Five of Wands. It's going to be a struggle here. It's I'm actually going to put this over here because I feel like it relates to this Ten of Swords here. You've been struggling to get past whatever this was. Was it a relationship? It could have been something else, but it feels like it was a past relationship. And the way somebody did you, maybe more than one person. There also may be, I'm going to go back to the addicted. The thought came back into my head about being addicted to the way someone treats you, whether it's poor or not, being addicted to their energy. Constantly letting them do things. This may be talking of that past person. You may still have feelings for this person. Why? Only time can tell, or only the universe knows why there's still a connection there, why there's still a yearning there. This may be what's keeping you from fully devoting yourself to your new person, okay? And your commitment. letting yourself let situations end, because you're all in your head about why they're saying this or why they're doing this, instead of just letting love be. Okay, at this time I'm going to pull some cards. If you didn't relate but you're still here, very good. If you related to an extent and you want to ask some questions at this time, this is a good time to ask. I'm going to pull some cards and we'll see what comes out and how it makes me feel, and hopefully you get some answers to your questions here. If not, come back next time, or check out some other videos as well here to find the ones that resonate with you. All right. What does Gemini need to know, want to know? What can you tell them at this time? Tower. It's in the reverse. I feel like a repeated process. A tower that has fallen in the past. You picked up the pieces, but you went back in the same direction, and it's going to fall again. I feel like a repeat process, so be very mindful of that. If you've still been trying, maybe you're heading down the same path after a fresh start. What? Really? Okay. And we have the Page of Cups. Someone is going to be asked out. You're going to be approached. It could be in person, or it could be online. But I do feel like someone coming at you. These pages are messengers, messages. I feel like someone bringing their heart to you. Someone offering, wanting a date, wanting to ask you out. When they do, though, it's going to bring a tidal wave of emotion here to swallow you up. I feel like this may be somebody who you've been crushing on for a while, possibly, or someone you have liked from the past as well, coming in here. Okay, anything else for Gemini? Anything else they need to know? This is pertaining to this energy here. And it's a Chariot crossing. Chariot is positive movement forward. It's something positive drawing you in a better direction. I feel like this is telling you, if you're holding back, keeping yourself on the defense, about this total commitment of yourself. You may be in the relationship, you may be living with this person, everything, but if your heart's not committing, that's what it feels like. I do feel like you moving towards them instead of away from them. If you're fighting, I think you need to put the sword down. Because it's, I see this picture of one person holding a sword in fight mode, and the other person with their heart in their hands holding it out. Even though they're arguing, they're trying to fix it. They don't know how to fix it, and only you can do that. Wow. The culmination of what's happening, the Chariot can be about transportation as well. There may be an ultimate battle inside of a car. You may be on the way somewhere or the way from somewhere, and a fight ensues, and out of this, the clarity happens. You may also be in your car driving or something, and you're on the phone with them, like just be careful and pull over if you're distracted by arguments. But I feel like something becomes clear during this, during an argument dealing with one of you or both of you in the car, okay? All right, I'm going to pull a Grace card to close your read here, Gemini. At this time. Ooh. Boy, yeah. This entire time it's been like cards being thrown. Sheesh. We have believe. And we have mindfulness. Believe. When you marry intention with action, miracles happen. And mindfulness. Manage your mind. When we just direct our thoughts and words toward the outcome we most desire, we ignite grace. I'm going to put this right here. And I feel like you need to believe in great outcomes. You need to believe in yourself as well. Have faith in yourself and that you can love and be loved the way you want. All right, Gemini, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.